Alright, welcome Tolkien fans to another exciting episode of Middle-earth Essentials. And of course, if you want to be called a Tolkienite, the first thing you should probably get is the Hobbit book. And there's many different versions, and today we're going to be showing you 4 of them. Some boring, as Feanor called my version, and some of them a little more interesting, like all of Andrew's versions. All 3 of his versions. So you can read the Hobbit 3 different ways. Actually 4, because you got the Kindle edition too. But
well, no, not
that.
Kindle. Well, there is a Kindle version, but I don't have it. I have the iBooks version.
Whatever.
Kindle is Amazon.
It is not, actually.
No, it isn't. Kindle is owned by Amazon. The Nook is owned by Barnes & Noble. iBooks is owned by Apple. Whatever.
Anyway, this looks like a scholar's table with a bunch of thick textbooks, but of course they're very interesting. So we'll probably go from most boring to most non-boring.
I'd say that this one is the most.
This one?
Yeah.
No, this one is more boring.
Oh, yeah. This one is more boring, but that than this.
Okay. This is my version. I've only got one. And they both think it's extremely boring.
Well, that's about that
So as this remaining here, you can tell it's well loved. The crease mark there. And the chew mark there for my rabbit who just happens to be named Bilbo.
Just happens, guys.
Yes.
And girls.
The enchanting prelude to the Lord of the Rings. And there's Bilbo cowering in a cloud
That
of
looks like
smoke.
Gollum.
That's before the movie came out. A flawless masterpiece from the times. All those young or old who finally imagined.
People are seeing the barcode instead of.
All those young or old who have finally imagined a story beautifully told will take the Hobbit to their hearts. Horn book. Then inside, we get a map. You've seen it before.
You've seen it before.
It's up there.
How did you? Gollum.
Oh, there's a worm. Smaug, the terrible, chiefest and greatest of calamities.
That's in most copies, I believe. Most, not all.
He really needs to eat something, man. He looks really fat.
Actually, that's the dragon pictured on the map.
Lots of dwarvish runes down here.
Yes, they actually say the runes right here. They actually say the Hobbit, or There and Back Again, A Hobbit's Tale. No. A recording of a year's journey and the year of whatever, written or taken from the memoirs of Bilbo Baggins,
Esquire.
or B. Baggins. No Esquire. No Esquire.
Oh.
And adapted by J.R.R. Tolkien. And then it goes on to say the publishers as well.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
All written by Tolkien.
All the chapters. And there are a few pictures inside, and I'll show you maybe a couple of them.
Great elephants.
Here's one. The trolls, who look really creepy and nothing like the trolls from the movie.
It's trolls, said Bilbo from behind a tree.
They look like big fat orcs, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the best representation ever.
How they look creepier in here
Yes.
than in the movie.
I'll show you one more picture. A tiny Bilbo. He looks more like a...
Or maybe his house is just big.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a shrunken person there. He looks smaller than a hobbit there.
Yeah,
Well,
Bilbo
from
Baggins.
what you're thinking,
Esquire.
from what you are thinking,
Yes,
it might be a human-sized hobbit hole with a hobbit.
The Hall at Bag End, a residence of B. Baggins, Esquire. So here's my version. There's more pictures inside, but there's still not a whole lot, and none of it is in color. So next we'll show you the 75th Barnes & Noble Anniversary Edition.
I don't know if it's the Barnes & Noble Anniversary Edition, just 75th anniversary.
Of 1937 to 2012. Okay.
Which would be the
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the
77th
camera if you could show
anniversary.
it. Can you show it?
Oh.
And I'd like to see if the same pictures are inside.
Okay,
too.
so we got it said they have a bit of a story about the about this certain edition. The reproduces Tolkien's own dust jacket design for the first edition. Tolkien's wish that the sun and the dragon be printed in red was dropped originally because of cost, and the final cover was printed in just blue, green, and black.
Whoa.
But as you can see now,
Looks like he's sitting on the sky.
He is flying.
Doesn't look like he's flying.
He's flying.
And
The Misty Mountains and some eagles and a red sun.
uh,
The red sun rises.
Rises.
Blood has been spilled this night.
Seriously, we got it at the same time.
Every night, blood has been spilled. So why
Yeah.
is the sun only red that night
Yes.
or that morning?
Okay, and then there's
Desolation smell.
the desolation.
He was Gurion,
Smell.
Lord and Dale. In Esgroth upon the long lake dwell men. Here of old was Thrain, king under the mountain.
King under the mountain. Oh, but I'm forgetting. You don't have a mountain,
Oh,
And
this
there's not
actually
a
has color
king.
pictures. Very nice.
which makes you nobody, really.
So there is Hobbit across the water. Actually looks a little more urban than it does in the movie, I think. Don't you guys?
Hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see if there's any more nice pictures.
Yeah, they have a lot of cool pictures.
Gosh, that hurt.
Bilbo woke with the early sun in his eyes. There's an eagle.
That's an interesting looking eagle.
Let's see. Oh, I'm not showing you all the pictures. Just a few. Oh, conversation with smell. That's the cover. That's the picture that's on the cover of mine.
Uh-huh.
It's got a giant jar of gold there,
And a bull that looks like a golem.
crawling in a cloud of smoke, or whatever that's supposed to be. Yeah, let's see if we can find like one more picture.
I don't think there are anymore.
Well, it's gotta be. Hey, just have 3 pictures. No, maybe that's it.
And I think. Wait, I think I just saw one. Oh yes,
There's
Rivendell.
one. Let's see what.
Rivendell, the
Imagine.
last only house.
That doesn't look nearly as nice as it does in the movie.
No,
Nah.
not at all.
But there is the 75th anniversary edition. Next, we'll show you the
This one.
another illustrated version of The Hobbit.
It's more pictures.
There's the thick fur on his feet. You can see it clearly there.
Oh gosh.
I thought that was grass. The grass for a minute. Wow.
Okay. Oh, illustrated by. Oh,
Jemima
Jemima.
Catlin.
What?
I thought it said Jemima Tolkien.
Jemima Catlin.
Okay, and then.
Wait, Jemima what?
Catlin.
Catlin.
Yeah, okay, good.
And got the map.
Color version of the map. It looks different from the map in all the other books.
Only because it's on its side and not spread out.
No, it's way different.
No,
Compare
it's
the
not.
two. Compare the two.
Look, there's that. The moon runes.
The
Yeah, I
dragon
know.
looks
The moon
different.
runes are supposed to be there.
Yeah, the dragon
Dragon.
looks
That's what the
different.
dragon originally looked like.
And then the mountain looks a lot different. A lot different too. Compare it there.
Hang on a second. Okay, I have to be missing something with this.
Yeah, you're
Something
you're out of the
huge
loop, man.
with this. Nope, look at that. Compared to the dragon, compare the mountain. That is an updated version.
Well, I like that version better. The
It
mountain
looks
looks
nicer, but
the mountain looks terrible there. Sorry, it does. Anyway,
you're saying that Tolkien's drawing is terrible?
just the mountain part. Just the mountain.
Whoa.
Oh.
So as you can see,
Where is that?
Rivendell.
Let's see
That's in
here.
Rivendell?
Yeah.
A short rest.
That is weird and
Elves
creepy.
and-
Oh gosh, that's
That's
a
like really
young
weird.
Tariel.
Oh gosh.
A Tariel.
Hey, Rivendell.
Please.
What?
Please don't even put that into our brain.
Uh,
That's a little bit disturbing.
Tariel and Rivendell.
And there's lots of miniature pictures
Yeah,
on the
there's a
page. It's
ton
a
of
very
pictures.
nice version to look at for sure, except for maybe that picture. Is that Azog?
No, that's I.
Oh, it's a stone
that's
giant.
A stone giant. Giants. Stone giants.
Alright, now we'll flip ahead. There are a couple of. There's the blue bearded dwarf, which some of us were kind of hoping they would do, but
That would have been interesting.
yeah, after you watch the appendices, you see why they didn't.
Why didn't they?
Looked
'cause it
ridiculous.
would've been-
Oh my gosh, look at Feanor.
Oh gosh.
Wow. I like the movie's version much better.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, creepy, man.
That's because that's
Oh.
what the dogs were supposed to do.
They were
Yeah.
supposed to do that, but I think they were right in not putting those in the movie.
Yeah,
that
been a
would've
bit
been weird.
creepy.
But, well, we still have to see it during the extended edition.
Oh yes.
Dun dun dun.
Done.
Da da da.
Any creepy little owl?
Skip ahead.
Oh!
Smaug the Terrible, chiefest and greatest of calamities.
I
He
think
looks
it's funny.
much better in the movie.
I think that it is quite funny when Bilbo
let's see
actually
what the spiders
says
look
that.
Oh. Wait, no. That was.
When Bilbo calls Smaug the chiefest and greatest of calamities
Oh, look! There's the
to
Lake
his
Town.
face,
Hmm.
that's weird. And Smaug takes it as a compliment.
Okay, Barrel's out of Bond.
Maybe
That's
before that.
after.
Oh,
Oh,
there's-
there's a spider.
That's a very
God.
fat spider.
That looks like Sheila.
No, it
An
does
early-
not.
An early, what's
It
the
looks like
word?
half a spider with a coconut attached to the end.
No, what's the word? What is the word for concept, early concept of Sheila?
Old fat
Early,
spider
early.
spinning in a tree. Old fat spider can't see me. How do you know the tune I'm gonna sing? That's creepy.
I'm singing along with you.
Yeah, I'm singing along with you too.
I don't know.
I've actually
Yeah.
made up tunes for all the other songs that did not get made tunes.
Oh.
Mine
Old
always.
fat spider.
I made up a lot
spinning in
of them,
tree.
but they
Old fat
sounded like
spider
other
can't
songs.
See me.
Uh,
And trap and cap.
but then the wording gets awkward and stuff to
Yeah.
sing it towards the end.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's see if there's any more pictures of
Ooh,
Smaug.
let's see the-
Ooh, that's a cool picture.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's see the Battle of Five
I think that's
Armies, if
bigger.
they do it
Wait,
justice.
wait. Can
That's
you?
bigger than the Smaug in the movie, I think.
Yeah, it is. No, maybe not. Because we never actually see Smaug up against the mountain, like on top
yeah.
of it.
Extended
So-
edition.
It might. Goodness, you think everything is in the extended edition?
Oh, and they didn't die. Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anything in the Battle of Five Armies that does it justice.
Wow, there's not a lot of pictures here.
There's
Is that Keeley? No, that's
Oh.
Gurion.
no, it's
Urien.
Urien?
Oh.
No, that's Bard.
That is
Oh,
Bard.
Bard.
Goodness.
That's creepy.
And then that's
Oh, there's.
on the way home.
Seriously, where's the Battle of Five Armies? There's some armed dwarves.
Oh, that's boring. There's Gandalf with the Arkenstone. Oh my gosh, is that Thorin?
Oh gosh.
Oh goodness.
It's
Alright.
like glowing.
Oh boy.
Okay.
We've become so accustomed to the movie versions that
Well, I
we can't
just.
stand
What do
any
you think
others.
about Bilbo? I mean.
Bilbo's okay, actually. He almost
Because
resembles Mark
Bilbo
Freeman.
can't really look different than he looks.
Check out the cartoon version.
The what
Except for in
version?
that.
Yes.
What version?
The cartoon.
Except for in
There's a
that.
cartoon version of the Hobbit and the
Oh
Lord of
yeah,
the Rings.
yeah. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that.
That version's creepy. Anyway, I think we spent enough time here.
Okay, and
That's for the
my-
back. Yeah, the back.
The back.
book.
The back.
Smaug's Tale.
The great modern classic for all ages with new colors, illustrations.
One of the best children's books of the century. That would be a perfect quote if it wasn't for children's.
Yes.
Well, it should be one of the best books of the century.
because the Hobbit is a children's book. The Lord of the
that's
Rings is
$30,
not a
by the way.
children's book. It was
Or
started out to
definitely
be, but
But anyone can enjoy reading this book.
yes,
Yeah,
anybody
It's
can.
big for a kid's book. Most kids, at least most modern spoiled brat kids, are not going to want to read that book.
Yep, we somehow sat down and read it before we learned that we could sit down and get on technology instead.
But we'd still read it today, right?
Yes, we would. I'm just
Certainly.
saying, like, we earned our love of reading books like this before we really got into, like, oh, we can sit down and sit on our phone or something for a while. Which, personally, I don't have a phone, but
I don't either.
most
I
kids
do.
do. So,
We'll have an MP3 player. Anyway.
Okay, my favorite of all of them.
The extended edition of
The
the annotated
annotated.
Hobbit.
extended
The
edition.
revised
of the
and
annotated.
It's expanded edition.
Well, it's not the expanded of the annotated, it's the annotated. So it's not been expanded from the annotated, it's just the annotated.
The
And
annotated
revised and
Hobbit,
expanded.
revised and expanded edition.
Annotated by Douglas A. Anderson.
So let's see what is inside. There's a lot of creepy stuff in here, by the way.
There is.
Well,
Like,
Gollum.
really quick.
Bavarian Golem or whatever it is. Estonian. That's
Goodness.
it.
You are hating on the Germans.
Oh, look. Portrait of J.R.R. Tolkien.
You know, I am German. That's not very nice of you to...
The genius
Hate on
of our
them.
time. I'm not hating on the Germans.
you keep on saying that it was Bavarian.
That was just the first thing that came to mind.
Well, make Estonian. Be the first.
Estonian.
There's the genius himself if you've never seen him before, and if you haven't, then where have you been? Under a rock?
I cannot imagine a pleasanter old age than one spent in a not too remote country where I could read and annotate my favorite books.
What we read with pleasure, we read again with pleasure. Horace.
And
That's true.
then...
Actually,
yeah, it's
I've done
true.
it several times.
And what we enjoy watching, we watch again too.
Yes.
I watch
Even
this.
more.
I watch the same movies over and over again, and I read the same books over and over again.
Oh, look. The Tolkien family lived from January 1930.
So it gives you a lot of Tolkien history, a lot of Hobbit history, a lot of history from Tolkien's world.
Here's a trivia question for you, viewers.
Whoa, what was that?
How did the word
What are
Hobbit
those?
come about in the world of Middle Earth? How
That's an
did
easy
it
question.
start? This is very easy for all Tolkienites.
Me?
A blank piece of paper.
How did the
Don't
word...
say how it started. How
Not
did
even
it
the
start?
full answer.
I don't know
Those
how
look
it
like
started.
pterodactyls. The marvelous
Those are
land of
bats.
Snurgs.
Marvelous land of snurgs.
Gorbo the Snurg.
Leading Sylvia and Joe and their dog Tyler. through the
Tiger.
dark woods.
Tiger.
Is that a... No, it's not a Tolkien book.
No, it's not a Tolkien.
I'm so glad this is not a Tolkien book.
Oh, God.
The land of the Snurgs. How terrifying.
That's gonna be the
name.
top 10. We're gonna be the top 10
Yes.
best moments. The land of the snurgs.
Land of the
Snurgs.
Ah, I know.
Okay, J.R.R. Tolkien is for
I'm
children.
a Snurg.
Oh goodness.
Oh no, we now know who Wilbur Conan really is.
I'm a Snurg.
He's not a hobbit.
Ah.
You should not listen to him. He has a snurg.
Snurg. There's Tolkien and his 4 children. Turn the page. Well, I'll skip around a bit.
Okay.
I don't want to show the whole book.
Yeah.
Just want to give you the idea.
Okay, unexpected party.
We gotta show him the picture of
Beautiful
Gollum,
picture.
though.
Beautiful
Ah,
picture.
oh,
I
wait.
just saw a beautiful
Oh,
picture.
I do see a beautiful picture.
Oh my gosh, I just
Oh.
saw an ugly picture that
What?
I have to show.
What is it? Where is it? Where do you see
Wait,
it?
let's get
Well,
it.
that's the Valley
That's
of
supposed to be
Rivendell.
Smaug.
And that's the Valley of Rivendell.
Yes, in Ladris.
Where's the ugly picture?
that?
Oh God.
Those are versions
Thorin
of the
and the
Goblin.
Great Goblin.
Oh my gosh, he's wearing a Russian crown.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Oh
dear.
boy.
That's also that's the way.
Oh, and look at the other picture
Yes.
of the Great Goblin.
Crowns used to be styled back then. They used to be styled like you could say that he's wearing a British crown or a European crown. He's just wearing a crown after the style that.
And don't even get me started on this guy right here.
What guy?
The
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's. I hope that's okay. Yeah.
We've got enough of that.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
enough of that. Let's go. Let's
Wait,
go.
let's see his name.
You
one
don't
version
want me
of the
to-
Great Goblin.
Start on who I think it might be.
A goblin. The goblin.
Those goblins are dwarves.
The god. No. Above is an illustration of a goblin family.
They look like gobblish dwarves.
A goblish.
Down, down, goblin, down.
Let's see here.
Why are you singing the animated version of the song?
Oh.
Simply to annoy you.
Down, down, the goblin,
go to,
down.
Go to.
Yeah, skip around to like the Smaug.
Oh, don't. Hey,
No.
you bent it.
Sorry, you wanted to show Gollum, right?
Yes.
Oh yes.
He's
Yes.
back here.
Can you please be careful on my book?
Well, if you break this book, at least you got 2 other versions.
You're gonna have
No,
to pay
you
for.
went too
You're
far.
gonna have to pay.
You went too far.
No. Oh, overhill and underhill. Middle's in the dark.
Prepare to be creeped out.
I would have to pay.
Well, it's not too creepy for me. So
Be
Probably won't.
Estonian version of Gollum.
It really is
Okay, where there we go.
weird. The one on the right. That's just weird.
Gollum, illustration by Marit Kurnumies for the
So let me see
1977
here.
Estonian edition.
Because that doesn't look anything like the Gollum that we're used to.
Looks
so
like the
probably
Grinch.
wouldn't speak like we're
Looks
used
like an
to him.
alien.
So he would probably speak a little bit like this.
What is it, precious?
No, he would speak like this. What is it, precious? Really weird
Dark.
and not what we're used to.
And there's
That's
another
just-
version of Gollum which is equally creepy.
But not as inaccurate to what we're used to.
Just the
And-
face is inaccurate.
Yes, moving on to...
Let's see some pictures of Smaug.
Schmau. Wait, just go to the color.
Schmau.
Just go to the color, because I'm
What
sure that
color?
they'll have the color photograph.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, we've already seen those pictures.
All of them? Yeah, we have.
Okay, let's.
There's more color pictures.
Whoa,
Wait, the spiders.
Spiders.
Wow.
Oh gosh, that's Bilbo.
Does he have a mustache? He does.
Oh gosh.
And look at his... He has on... It looks like he has on a toga or something like that. Or a tunic.
Oh.
Wearing
and then-
very short pants.
Yes.
And the rest of his legs are covered,
In
completely
hair.
covered
That's
in hair.
just disturbing.
Oh, gosh.
And then look at the other one.
That's the Russian edition right there.
Russian. Okay, and look at the other one.
By Mikhail Blemonlinsky. Or something like that. I'm sorry if you are Russian and watching
That looks
this,
more like
'cause I
Sheila.
can't speak Russian.
Okay, let's move on.
They're very
That's-
Oh, here's Thorin and the Elegant
Oh, gosh.
Dungeon.
Let's find Smaug.
He looks more like a gnome.
Do you see?
Yeah.
Looks like a lawn gnome.
Oh.
Let us find Smaug.
Let's see here. Any other good?
It's not all pictures, there's text here too, but you're going to have to buy it yourself and read it if you want that.
Oh, you're nice.
And that's one picture that was in my version. The one to the right is in my version.
Yep.
Okay.
Minus Phil.
Oh, Durin's Day.
Durin's Day.
Durin's.
Are you going to sing the Durin's Day theme for us? Well, the Moon Runes theme, I guess it is.
I don't know.
What's that?
Oh,
What's that?
Bilbo steals a cup.
That's Smaug.
I can't even distinguish
That
his
is
face.
Smaug.
I can't distinguish what is what on Smaug.
That is Smaug. That is Bilbo. That's just disturbing.
I can't even tell what's what there.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, he's looking behind him.
On that picture.
He's looking behind him. Do you see?
Let's just
Right
not
there.
harp on that
Let's move
picture.
on.
Okay.
There's another picture.
Smaug. Oh,
And another one of Smaug.
Fafnir the dragon.
Oh, that's from...
Whoa.
Oh, what story was that?
Wait, Fafnir.
The story of Sigurd. But, other than Beowulf, that was probably the most
Sigurd
influential...
and-
That was probably the most influential story on Tolkien besides Beowulf. And by the way, in Beowulf, there are two characters named Eomer and Hama.
And Tolkien actually wrote his own translation of Sigurd and whatever the other one was.
And then he also wrote a book on Beowulf, kind of like the Beowulf annotated edition, something like that.
Well, of course he did.
Okay, and then
It's
Oh, there's
Tolkien.
Beowulf right there. In the
Oh,
old
by her.
English poems.
Beowulf.
What are you talking about? Constance B. Hyatt. Constance.
That right there is Smaug?
No, that's Smaug.
Yeah, that's his head.
I don't see it anywhere.
Right here. Do you see? Right
Oh,
there.
God.
That's a terrible version.
Oh my goodness,
Looks like an
that's
insect.
disturbing.
Looks like an insect. Everything looks insectoid in here.
Okay. Oh, there's Bilbo.
There's Smaug.
That's a disturbing Bilbo.
And a disturbing Smaug.
That's
well,
not quite as disturbing as that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That
Baby.
looks like Baby Mario or something.
Yeah, Baby Mario.
Curly hair.
Oh gosh. For the French edition.
Oh, the French edition. Oh boy.
But
Well, I think we've had enough looking at
Yeah.
creepy pictures from this book.
okay, well
Let's
we're
skip
almost
to the-
done.
oh,
We're almost done.
There's
Oh.
Smaug.
That's
Tons of-
fire and water. We're not that close.
Gathering of clouds.
Some ravens.
That's a disturbingly big raven that I saw.
Fools laughed bad.
Gandalf.
That's a I thought that was a witch, and I'm like, what in the world?
Whatever that
Bilbo
is.
at the
That's the
end.
hill?
Uh,
That's
witch.
the hill that Bilbo lives on, according to that
What?
picture.
Your lullaby would waken drunken goblin, yet I thank you.
Who said that?
Bilbo. Well, merry people, said Bilbo, looking out. What time by the
That's
moon
right,
is
that's
this?
when he
Your
stopped
lullaby
the room
would
all the way
waken
home.
a drunken goblin, yet I thank you.
Seriously, Lobelia, stop being stupid.
That picture's in my book.
Okay, and that's it.
Appendices. So overall, that's probably the best version. If you don't mind looking at creepy pictures.
And having a bunch of side text which would distract you
Yes,
from
that's
watching
Or
or
reading.
from reading
Then-
the actual amazing book.
So I'd actually recommend. I would recommend that you start out by reading one of these two versions, and then when you read it again, get one of these two.
I would say
Keep you
go with the
entertained.
illustrated and then.
Yeah, I would say that too. Annotated Hobbit is okay. It's not my favorite though.
Well, it's mine.
I think this is actually my favorite right here.
I
That was
think
my least
favorite is
favorite.
75th edition.
This is your favorite? 75th edition.
I could get that.
So, neither of us agree on which is the best version, but we all agree.
Neither? You mean none of us?
Yeah, none of us agree.
Grammar lesson.
But everybody says that my book is the worst, so bye. So,
He has a affinity for exploding sound effects today.
That's.
we're not going.
Wait, where is it?
We're not going to rate these books just because there's so many of them, but we already told you which ones we think are the best. I'm your favorite, so go with mine.
Ha 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 ha
Ready?
So, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more awesome videos, and we will see you next time.